Hey peeps, if you're an independent musician currently releasing music, you think you've got it covered because you've registered with your PRO. You've registered your music with your distributor and you think that they're going to take care of everything. Well, nothing can be further from the truth. Let me show you right quick why it is that you're leaving so much of your royalty money on the table every quarter. Here's what most artists do. They go and they get signed up with one of the PROs, BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, what have you, for wherever you are. And they'll get signed up with the distributor. TuneCore, DistroKid, CD Baby, you pick. They might even go and sign up for something like Sound Exchange because they saw it listed in an ad. Or the MLC because those are popular ones and people talk about them. That's not the whole ball of wax. They assume that signing up with the distributor and the PRO and maybe a couple of the databases, that covers everything. Not quite. Let's look at each one of these. Sound Exchange only handles digital performance rights. Your PRO handles performing rights. Your distributor will capture some of those mechanical royalties from streaming. But what happens outside those limited places where you've listed your music? Some people think, oh, I'm collecting royalties, I'm getting streams, that's enough. The problem is you're leaving a larger percentage on the table unclaimed than what you are actually getting that you see in your royalty statements. So you're sitting there thinking you've got it covered, that everything is all lined up. You only register for a few of the databases that you need to have your music registered in to make sure you maximize your chances to collect your royalties. Every sync opportunity, every stream, every piece of airplay that happens where your information is outside of these databases gets you nothing. That's why I've created the Song Metadata Registration Suite. With this agentic solution, everything from your song splits, names of the songs, the lists of your publishers, the individuals who involved in creating it, everything gets organized into a personal database that you control. Our agentic helpers help you navigate the complexity of these sites for getting your songs registered in those databases to maximize your chances of capturing the royalties that are missed, and at the same time they physically help you get this done. They help you know what information goes where in order to maximize your time spent organizing the back end so you get your admin done. So let me show you what this looks like. On the left column of the Song Metadata Registration Suite, we list your songs that are in your catalog. You can get this up by doing a CSV upload or manually entering your data if you're just getting started with this whole thing. But the cool thing about it is behind the scenes, everything is being organized in a database that you have access to and you can keep control of. The center screen of the Song Metadata Registration Suite shows you the individual data for an individual song. And here at this point, you're able to edit that information and put it in the positions that you want it so you can get everything organized and ready to be registered. When you look at the right-hand column of the Song Metadata Registration Suite, you see the agentic helpers ready and waiting to help you out. By clicking on a helper, it will open the registration site where you can enter your metadata. And the helper actively enters your song metadata based upon what you have entered into the database to allow you to fill the form out and get this done quickly. By using the helper and the organization of the Song Metadata Registration Suite, it moves the process along so much faster. Your helpers physically help you fill in the forms on each site. You still remain in control of how things are registered and to verify whether or not the information is correct. Once you've gotten everything in the way you want for those sites that require it, you search, you upload an MP3 so that they have an example of your work, and then click submit. And everything's good to go for you. Here's what's happening right now. Every quarter that you wait and don't get this done, your music is generating royalties that you'll never see. What's the best way to capture these unseen royalties? The Song Metadata Registration Suite is right here for you to help everything get organized and help get you those royalties. These royalties that are being generated don't wait for you to figure out all of the paperwork and everything that needs to be done for you to capture them. Instead, they just continue to build up, build up, build up. And if you don't register for them, someone else will. And even they don't have to. If they are registered and you're not, the system defaults automatically pay them your hard-earned royalties. Is that fair? I don't think so. The Song Metadata Registration Suite costs $79.99 a year. And if you don't have a large enough catalog that you really feel you need such a long subscription, it's available for $9.99 a month. You have already done the hard work. Now, let the Song Metadata Registration Suite help you capture those royalties that you deserve for the music that you have created. Don't let incomplete registrations stop you from getting the royalties you deserve.